a pervert clicking pictures of women has been caught and beaten up by people. The incident has been reported from Tumkuru in Karnataka. The video of people beating up that pervert has now gone viral. The accused's identity is not known yet. The accused allegedly took photos of women on the street and also in the Cosmopolitan Club. When some women confronted him and checked his phone, they saw that he had various photos of women on his phone. People gathered the accused. He is warned and then handed over to the police. Shrija now joins me with more on that. Shrija, take us through what exactly happened. We understand that the police has now been, they have already handed him over to the police. What action have the police taken?
Well, as you rightly pointed out, in fact, this particular incident took place in Tumkuru district. This is here in Karnataka, a couple of kilometers away from Bengaluru, the Silicon City. So what we are seeing here is that there are women walking on the street, and on that particular very street, we see men, in fact, even eve teasing is what we are given to understand. The victims have explained entirely to the police by saying that they were eve teased, and also their photos were being clicked, and while some other men were also passing lewd comments is what we are being told by the investigating officers. Of course, the case has also been filed, but even before a case was filed, we understand that this enraged the women over there, who immediately complained to a couple of the men who had gathered at that point in time, where they beat up this entire crowd who were actually passing lewd comments at these women and also clicking photos, and then only then they handed them over to the police. Right now, the police are also looking out for the culprits, because we are not looking at only one or two. There are about at least 4 to 5 people who are involved in this entire incident. So the police are still on the lookout, because at that point in time, even the police, the culprits who were handed over to the police were only 2 in number. They're still looking out for 3 more other culprits.
So, Shrija, what you're telling us is there are 3 culprits who are still on the loose over here. What of these people who've taken, literally in a sense, taken law into their hands? Has the police condoned them, warned them?
Well, yes, considering the fact that they beat them up black and blue, we understand that the police did, of course, warn the crowd actually not to, in fact, take law into their own hands. But considering the fact that there was no police at that point in time, because we are talking about, this is also a city, it is not a village. So there was no police patrolling, or for that matter, no police stationed at that point in time. So considering the fact that the women could not approach any police men at that point in time, instead they took help from the passers-by. So that must have enraged these passers-by to, in fact, beat these
right.
up.
Also, Shrija, very quickly, if you could tell us, have the police now increased patrolling on this particular stretch, so that they know there's a problem?
Well, so far we understand that already 2 people have been stationed at that point right now, because that is a very popular spot. What we are looking at, there is an influx of huge crowd. So considering the fact, and also taking this latest incident into consideration, we're also looking at the police, in fact, sifting through the CCTV footage. And that is exactly the reason why they have been stationed at that very spot.
Right, Shrija, thank you for getting us all of those details.